We have, I don't know how many identities left, but there certainly can't be a whole lot more at this point. I know what happened to Alexander Booth now. I know that he got not thrown overboard. So we have, I assume if I do Alexander Booth, that'll also give me John Naples for free. So let's do that now. Alexander Booth disappeared in the Doom. He was thrown overboard. So we want to go to the Doom. No, we want to go to the end and then, or bargain and then back one page. This guy's Alexander Booth. He was drowned by a terrible beast. And the last person is John Naples. And he bled to death. So, how do I interpret that? He was dismembered, would be, I guess, a way to put it. So that happened in Unholy Captives. It happened here. He did not fall down the stairs to his death. He, I don't know what happened to his leg. Exactly. I guess he was torn apart by loose cargo. That was something I said earlier. I guess he also got crushed by cargo? It's really hard for me to say. Let's go back to that scene. Part 3. Let's go to part 3 and take a really close look at John and try to figure out what exactly caused him to lose his leg. So that scene happened over here. This is the death scene of the cook. Right there. Alright, so this is... So, Thomas died here. This is John. His legs are currently nice and attached. Good for him. They don't stay that way for too much longer, but, you know, celebrate the little victories. Okay, so we need to go ahead one more memory, which is where we are now at the bottom of the stairs. This guy got crushed. John Naples is up there. He is falling. He tripped over the body of Thomas, and he fell. So I need to go one more memory further. So we need to go... Well... Okay, let's go up to 4. So that happened down into the cargo hold. So we go down here, and then we go to the leg. We should be able to figure out what chopped his leg off.
Keep pressure here. What madness is this? 20 years my steward. I never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself. Those are guilty beasts carrying a curse. Fall back, your doom is all. Tie him up.
Okay, from what I can gather, it must be the case that Philippe Dahl chopped John Naples' leg off.
All's fine, John.
So, John fell down here, and Philippe ran off in this direction, and people are saying that Philippe kind of lost his mind. Now, Philippe has a blood-covered sword. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of missing John Naples' leg. And there's a lot of blood leading over here to where his other leg was. Now, I guess that is gonna be the best guess that I can come up with. Alright. Let's try it. John Naples was not crushed by cargo. He was struck? No. He was killed via sword by Philippe Dahl? Got it. All right. I am now ready to take the book back, I guess. Awesome. Very nice. There's nothing left to do on the Obra Dinn. Well, I mean, I could always walk around, but cool. Let's check out the bargain now. I guess we're now entering the very, very final chapters here. So, exit this memory. I think the door was down over here, right? Yes, it was back behind the first mate. So I need to walk all the way around, and then exit this way. These last couple were very hard. They were very, very tough. The identity of Hamadou was unbelievably difficult, in my opinion. But I was able to figure it out just based off of the accent and by eliminating every single other possibility. Deductive reasoning is a lot easier when you deduct everything. Alright, here we go. Just to double check, let's see what the details of the bargain are. It says, this chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. So, and return the book by guaranteed post. This is the details of when, but I'll have to keep them private for now. Well, I will trust the game, and we'll just see what happens. I really hope this doesn't cause me to lose my progress or something. I'll be very pissed off if that happens. I'm going to anticipate that there's probably cutscenes, so we'll turn it up. Okay, the Honorable East India Company. Let's just turn that down a little bit. The Honorable East India Company insurance assessment for the good ship Obra Dinn, victim of calamitous events at sea, prepared by the Company Office of Investigation. 1 out of 23 pages. Here we fucking go. Ship, damaged in squall, Atlantic, sunken storm, Falmouth, payout claimed 20 grand. Cargo, all cargo lost, payout claimed 5 grand. Cargo, all cargo lost, payout claimed for restitution, 3 grand. Suicide, murder of crewmate, 4 estate forfeited to the crown. Oscut, attempted mutiny, estate fined 25 Great British Pounds. Okay. Edward Nichols, attempted mutiny, theft of cargo, estate fined 100 pounds. Let's see. Fate unknown, findings of merit, extraordinary valor, exceptional performance of duties, estate awarded outstanding wages and reward of 90 pounds. John Davies murdered a crewmate, Alfred Klestel. was exceptional performance of duties. Yeah, he was pretty cool. And they gave his family $70 because he died. Charles Minor, estate unknown. He did commit murder. Expense claim 15. Surgeon, Henry Evans, abandoned the crew, so he loses 50 euros. James Wallace, he was decapitated. His family is awarded $50 Redinos. Winston Smith, the carpenter, was spiked. Marcus was donated a pension fund. Okay. Thomas Sefton was struck by a tail, ordered with the wages. Not saying wages and reward. So Emil and Thomas got the same reward, even though Thomas died a stupider reason than Emil did, who was an exceptional person. Inflation. Christian Wolff was pretty awesome. Olus was bad because he attempted a mutiny. Duncan, the purser, abandoned the vessel. Dalton was straightforward. Edward Spratt was straightforward. Abigail Nuncio. Emily Jackson, abandonment of crew. Oh, she did commit murder, so yeah, that's why she's fined 35 pesos. So Miss Jane says abandonment of crew and vessel, even though she was a passenger. I don't really think that that is reasonable, but whatever. It's like finding somebody for jumping out of a car that's on fire. I don't think anyone should really be fined in that instance. Okay, expense claimed. Bang Sia, murdered a crewmate. Chio Tan, murdered a crewmate. Hoaxing Lao was framed, so he really shouldn't have, you know, no claim is reasonable. Zungi makes sense. Philippe Dahl, he murdered John. Paul Moss, he was a cool guy, died trying to get people onto the boat. Samuel Galligan attempted a mutiny. Roderick Anderson, I don't even remember this person. Oh, yeah, they were the guy that was crushed by a cannon. Abandonment of crew and vessel. Alive in Africa. No claim made, that's very interesting. Peter Milroy. Thomas Lanka, the midshipmen. They were nice guys. I liked them. Okay, findings of duty. Timothy Mont. Juan Lee. Yeah, it seems like a lot of the top men, you know, they were the people trying to keep the sails going while fucking Kraken and a lightning storm was going on. So they should get lots of love. Except for Lee Hong, apparently. That guy sucked. Oh yeah, my boy up there. Exceptional performance of duties, exceptional valor. Got 45. I don't actually ruples. We'll go with ruples. Lewis Walker attempted mutiny. And Volkov committed murder. Let's see. Nikishin attempted mutiny, theft of cargo. Toporov, same story. Nathan Peters, this guy was a dick. And he got fined 25 rupees. Lars Linda, he was fine, but he wasn't great. John Naples, exceptional performance of duty. Ronfred, estate unknown. He was crushed. Oh, Akbar, murder of crewmate. This was just because he died while the cannon went off. He didn't intentionally commit murder. He just accidentally died, leading to other people dying. I find that to be very unfair. Okay, Wasim, they rewarded. Illness, rewarded, Hamadou, he was a cool guy. He gets 25 Brennan, they say murder of crewmate 1. I feel like Brennan murdered a lot more people than just that, but hey, whatever. Okay, Booth, he attempted to leave the boat. O'Hagan attempted mutiny, got spiked, just because he had to go along with the 4th mate, or the 2nd mate. But hey, whatever. Yeah, fine his family 50 pesos. George Shirley, Samuel Peters. Alright. Preliminary draft for the assessment has been approved by the World Trade Guarantor. Total claimed $29,260. On behalf of the Honorable East India Company, I certify all statements as accurate and declare this matter closed in its entirety. And... God. The pocket watch remains in your possession. The book returns to its original owner, Henry Evans in Morocco, as requested. Let's turn the game down a little bit. Oh. Okay. Ah! 1 year later, William Hoskett comes back. Oh, I thought this was another cutscene. It's kind of a cutscene. Let's just turn up the volume a little bit.
Right, well, get yourself home and tell Martha I said hello. Can you believe it? A package at this hour? Oh, the thing smells just dreadful. Better you don't open it inside. I'll be turning in now. Tea's in the kitchen if you need more.
Okay. I have a invisible phantom ghost wife who gave me this stanky package. Really? Binaural recording? Alright. Okay. Chief Inspector, I write to you with the unfortunate news that Dr. Evans has passed away. He succumbed to his illness shortly after receiving your package. He was very pleased with his correspondence and asked that his gratitude be expressed by returning the book to you along with the means to complete it. As for the 3 of us that remain, the Obra Dinn is a distant memory and a dreadful chapter in our lives that we wish to forget. Do not write back. Regards, Jane Bird. Yep, so the 3 people who went to Africa are still alive. They hate the very thought of going back to the Obra Dinn. Let's see what this thing is on the left. It is a fucking monkey's paw. Really? Unbelievable. That's the plot? Oh. Is that a monkey's paw? Okay, let's open up the book though. So, the tale belongs to you now. Please finish it, Henry Evans. Let's see. Is there anything else that's been sketched in? If I go to bargain, we see that we're ready. Okay, is there anything at the end of the book that has changed? Back cover. It did unlock the last 3 for me here. So, let's now see the memory of this hand.